Hey guys, this is video number 2 uh, for the Beginner's Guide to Fusion 360. If you have not watched the first video, I suggest that you stop this video and go back and watch the very first one because it's going to give you an introduction to Fusion 360 and the basic tools. This video is going to move a little quicker because you now should have more experience. You've been exposed to the basic elements of certain things, and I'm going to progressively move you through Fusion 360. So you can follow me and just kind of shadow me is what this video is kind of going to be like. I'm just going to doodle around in Fusion and play with some of the stuff that they have within their software and just kind of explain everything that I'm doing and why I'm doing it and whatnot to give you a more uh, basic understanding of what Fusion is and how it works. So if you're brand new to this software, enjoy. So today we're going to start off with in the design workspace, we're going to create a sketch. So I'm going to show you guys how to do blueprints. So we're going to make drawings. So we're going to make a drawing, and in order to make a drawing, we need to have a part to be able to dimension off of. So let's go ahead and design a part real quick. So we're going to create a sketch. We're going to select our plane. We're going to look at that plane. And then we're going to create some geometry. So we're going to do circle. We're going to create a circle. Let's do a 1-inch circle. Okay, enter. You can edit this circle. We're going to go ahead and finish sketch. And that now became a sketch. And down here is a timeline. What I like about Fusion is the way they do their timelines and their sketches. Other softwares use layers and levels, stuff like that, and I don't like it. It's I don't know. I learned on Fusion, and I'm just accustomed to Fusion, and I love it. The way they've done this has just made it so simple. So, and I know you guys that are on the other softwares that love the way they do their layers and levels uh, get upset about this, but this works for me. Everybody has uh, their own little way. They should, in time, you'll develop your own methods and your own ways. There are standards you can follow. You can go to schools and learn those other softwares, even this software. But I'm just going to show you for as a guy that as that's a hobbyist that just has fun doing this as a hobby. How I like to do it and the way I go about doing things. So Fusion has something called a sketches in their design browser. So if you drop that box down, click that icon and drop that box down, it's going to show the sketches that you've made. Right now, this is called a sketch. I made a sketch, a circle. It's a 1-inch circle, and here it is here. It's called sketch 1. If I got 1,000 sketches in this design, I can get out of hand quickly. I know, and I won't really know which one is which. And you can highlight that and it'll show you. See how it's highlighting? So you can go down, it would show you. Or you can also do this. You can click twice, slow click, and just name it. So I'm going to say 1.0 circle. So I know just by sight that's the 1-inch circle, that sketch. And I can turn that on and off. Click off the screen. So on, off. And down here is the history of that. So I'm going to go ahead and make another circle, C for circle, choose my plane, make one a little bigger, 1.5, okay, finish sketch. I'm going to name that 1.5, 1.5. So we have a 1-inch circle, a 1.5-inch circle. So we're dealing with circles. Let's do an extrude. I'm going to click on the outside, hit Q for extrude and pull it up. 1/4 inch. Okay, and I'm going to turn off the body and on both sketches. Click on the center and just the center. Turn the body back on. I'm going to pull this up through the center by 1 inch. Okay, and I'm going to change that operation. See, it's red, it's going to cut a hole. I'm going to change that operation to join. Okay, and hit OK. So now I have this little button. I'm going to put a hole in that button. Click hole, touch the top. I want to look at the top. I'm going to drag it to center. Okay. Right now that's a 1/2 inch hole. That'll work for me. I'm going to go ahead and hit OK. Okay. I actually want this to be a through hole. See, that's not through. I can change that by simply coming back over here to the history tree. Right click, hit edit feature, and see that arrow? I can go ahead and drag that through the part. As long as it's through the part, it's going to be a through hole. You can change the length either by moving the arrow or just simply typing it in through the box. I want to hit 5 inches, 5.0. For sure through the part. So now we have a through hole. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and turn the sketches off. And we now have ourselves a part that we can make a drawing off of. Let's go ahead and save this. Just hit the save icon up there. Save it wherever you want to put it. I keep my stuff organized, so you guys are welcome to do whatever you want. If you're going to be doing a lot of things, I suggest you find an organization process quickly, because things can get out of hand rapidly if you design a lot of stuff. So I organize things. So now we're going to go down to your workspace and change it to drawing from design. Okay. We can use full assembly on the contents. That's the contents of what's going to be in the drawing. So the full assembly, if I have joints and stuff that are mechanical joints or whatever going on in this view here, I can hit full assembly and it will put all that into the drawing. If I just want what I see on the screen to be put in there, I can hit visible only. So if I have something turned off in my bodies, bodies are your bodies in your workspace, things that you've made, extruded out. Select, you can just select what you want. I'm just going to go ahead and put it on full assembly. I'm going to leave the standard there. You can do ASME or ISO. This works for me. My units are in inches. You can be in millimeters if you want to change it. You can design in inches and put your printout in millimeters. It's really nice. Sheet size, I'm going to go ahead and do 11 by 8.5. It's like a standard size for me. So we have our print. Looks like a normal print, project, title. You can change all that. I'm going to put this up here in the corner. I'm going to go ahead and left click. Then I'm going to go over here to orientation. Orientation is how you're looking at the part from your point of view to the screen. So I want to put this as isometric or home. Home is normally the same as the ISO. So I'm going to go ahead and hit home, and I'm going to do shaded and on a scale of 2 to 1. Hit OK. I'm going to drag it down to where it's in a good spot. So we can kind of see what the part looks like now. If I double click this, I can actually change what I'm looking at. See, top, looking down at the top. I like putting ISO in the corner here so you can kind of get an idea what the whole part looks like. Visible edges, just what's visible. Visible hidden edges, I'll be able to see around the part, the hidden edge. You'll see here, see the dotted lines. That's showing me that it's a round part. Shaded, and then same thing, shaded with visible edges. I'm going to go ahead and leave it shaded. I like the way that looks. And now I'm going to go ahead and start dimensioning the part. So to do that, I need to get another part on the screen. Okay, and the way you can do that is you can just come over here to base view, left click, come out in the middle of the screen, and go ahead and left click. I want to go ahead and double that size, and I'm going to put visible and hidden edges on. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and leave it at front. I like the way that's setting. And hit OK. Alright, visible and hidden edges is on. If it wasn't, if it was just visible, these lines would not be here. This is showing, representing that through bore that we made. Okay. So we want to dimension the part. We can click on dimensions, dimension, or you can hit D for dimension. Click on what you're wanting to dimension. So if I want to know this diameter, I can click here and then here. Okay, that's a 1-inch diameter. If I want to know what my through bore is, click here and here. 1/2-inch bore through. If I want to know what the overall length of my part is, click on the top and the bottom. It's 1 inch tall. Okay, if I want to know what this flange length is, just click on it. Put it wherever you want. You can change this to hit escape and then click off the screen and then click on it, and then you can put it where you want it. See? Organize it. Thank you, Fusion, so much. Look at that. Put it where you want it. I kind of like it in the middle. Okay. D for dimension. Click on top. Here, I want to know this hub length. It's 3/4 of an inch. Say this was some weird number and you needed to know exactly what it is. You can double click the dimension. Escape and then double click the dimension and come out here to linear precision and change that to however many decimal places out you want to go. If you want to go down to the tenths, click it there. Okay, you set your tolerances here, plus or minus 10 thou, and that's a symmetrical tolerance. You can set limits, upper and lower limits, and deviations. We're not going to fool with that, but so simple. Alternate units, you can set it in millimeter and inches. Very cool. Put symbols. This is a linear. If it was diametric, click on that. Let's go ahead and close this out. I want to drag this out. Okay. If you want to do angles, we don't have any angles on this part, but I want to show you something cool about the software. If you go back to your part and say we put like a chamfer right here. So let's put a radius right here. So click on that and hit Q and put like 0.05. We got a 50 thou radius there, and then let's actually put a chamfer on the back right here. So click on the back, modify, chamfer, do 0.025. Okay. Let's do one in the bore too. So modify, chamfer, click the bore, 0.0. Let's go bigger, 50. Alright, so we got a chamfer in the bore, we got a radius on down at the bottom here, and we got a chamfer on the back side. Now if you go ahead and hit save up here, okay, and then go back to your drawing, you're going to see up here in the top left corner and down here, it just appeared, changes have been made to a reference design. You can update it by clicking this button right here. So you're going to re-reference things. So click on that. It's going to look at your print, see what changed. Okay. The highlighted stuff here is the dimensionings that's changed. It needs you to re-reference them. So if you just click on that and reassociate it, that was the overall length. And so it's just wanting to make sure that you know that it's correct there. So just click on it, and then that flange length, it wants to let you know that something's changed over here. Re-verify, so click here and here, boom, 250. if I had reassociated it here to here, this 1/4 inch would be the difference would be the length here, and the length there is, take a linear measurement, click here, here, 25 thousandths. Okay, if you want to know this angle here, you can go dimensions, angular dimension, and click here and here, and you got your angle dimension, 45. Looking good. We can hit escape, click on this, move that over here where it's nice and organized. If you want to know this radius, you can go to dimensions, radius dimension, or you can do a diameter, or you should be able to just click on, hit D for dimension, and just click on it. Okay, you see we got 100,000 radius here. Escape. Let's drag this kind of in a better spot. There we go. Just kind of looking at it. I don't really like that, but it'll work for what we're doing. There. Yeah. Someone may think the bore is 100,000. We'll just do that. Alright, escape, and now we have a drawing. Don't that look good? Kind of got a dimension on your part. D for distance. Click here, and you can even dimension this. Thank you, Fusion, for making this so simple. You want to know the angle of that bore, dimensions, angular dimensions. Click on the top here. Got a 45. Looking good. Okay. So we kind of got a general idea of what this part looks like, what it measures, and we can clean it up a bit and send it out to the shop floor, or whoever's going to receive this, and they can use it to not only make the part but inspect it. You can make sure it's the tolerance. You can put your tolerance block in here, whatever you want to do. So then you can hit save and you're good to go. You can print these off, PDFs. You can insert images into them. You can do all kinds of little symbols. You know, something's got to be welded. You can do feature control frames, FCFs, and datum identifiers. You know, what's important. You know, like this surface needs to be perpendicular to there. You can set all that up through here. So if you want that to be datum A, you just click out here, identifier. So we know this is datum A. This surface is datum A. You know, maybe the bore is B. Look here, identifier. Okay. Change that to B. Okay, bore is B. Top is A. Okay, looking good. You can put text in, put notes in, put note in the hole. Okay, so this hole, it's kind of a smart feature. So it knows the diameter of the hole. It's 500 thousandths, half an inch. It knows how far it goes through. It's a through hole, but it knows from the design that it went 5 inches. I can change that here, right click, edit feature, and just tell it to go through the part instead of that 5 inches. So the way we can do that is click here and it will reference it. So if you don't know how long it is, say you forgot, just click on the part of the part you want it to go to, right there. So hit OK. It's a through hole now. Save it. Okie dokie. Go back to your drawing, re-reference. Looking good. It's an inch through now. The part is an inch, so we know it's a through bore. You can change that. Just think you can just write through bore, through hole. Okay, so you know that's 500 diameter, and that it's how far down it's through hole. So if you wanted to, you can override, put notes in, you know, type in whatever. Align it however you want it, underline it, whatever you want to do. So you can point stuff out like that. Let's do a surface texture. There you go. Maximum roughness is 125. Min is 32. Said okay. So max is 125. The least is 32. So we need to maintain a surface finish of that in between. Max, min. So that's your basic stuff on drawing. You can just now go to export or print it out. Go to file, print, print your drawing, stuff like that. I think we covered everything that I guess we could do a rendering. So let's go back to our part. Let's right click on our part, go to appearance, and let's see something here. Let's go to I like powder coat, smooth. Let's do something wild. Let's do green, toe part green. Look at there. Okay, we're gonna go to the workspace of render. Okay, we're gonna orientate our part how we want it to be showcased. Okay, and then we can just, if you want to do it real fast, just hit in canvas render. So what it's going to do is clean the picture up to like showcase. It's going to look super realistic. It's going to take a while. If you have a fast computer, it'll render real fast. This computer is older. I've got it set to excellent. And so here in a little while, it's going to iterate through all these cleaning stages, cleaning up the photo, and eventually it'll hit excellent. Or you can set it on final or infinite. At beyond final, there's really no point. I mean, it's really, it looks so real, it's crazy. But you give it time, you can adjust everything in this, the shadows, the reflections, where it's setting the environment. You can set it out in a floor, like put backgrounds. It's pretty wild. So that's great for making like preview pictures on videos and stuff like that. As a matter of fact, I may do that for the front of this video. So it's almost to excellent. It's looking really nice. If I roll my mouse wheel forward or back right now or move anything in this design, it will start over. So that's the only issue we have here. If you want to get around that, you can go right here to render, and go ahead and render it in the background. Here in a little while, it'll be done. So we can go ahead just hit render. It's gonna render it as a PNG. It's gonna come out looking just like this is right now. It'll pop up down here in a little while. So it's kind of what it looks like, what it's doing. Go ahead and stop it. We have animation. We don't have anything to animate in this drawing. I don't have any mechanical stuff, so it's kind of useless in this one. You can see now it's working. It's going to take a little while. It's going to render out the part. You can change all kinds of stuff. Like I said, the background and stuff, I can put it outside. I can choose Plaza. Just grab it and drag it out and let go. Takes it a second. It's going to be nice. Okay, we're going to go back to settings and set it to environment. Okay, so in this environment, we can kind of make it look however we want. Okay, a part like this, I would probably put it in a booth or something, like sharp highlights. Let's see what that looks like. Now if I made it like put wood appearance or something, we could put it outside. Solid color environment. Okay, looking good. This is almost done. Let's see, almost done. We'll open it up. What else can we go over? Capture image. I can go ahead and capture the image now. Save it. Our appearance. I can change stuff. Decals. So you can insert decals. You can go online, get free decals, or make your own, and actually wrap the part with stuff. It's pretty neat. So here's our render. Looking good. You can download it, make it turnable, all that stuff. It's kind of like, we don't need to do any of that now, but so I can save this, and it's looks very nice. Sorry, I've been talking so long. You can save it in your file and pull it up later, all that stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and close this out, and I think we are done today. We went over the drawing. I think the next video will be, we're going to do the manufacturing. Manufacturing is where we actually make the part. So we'll take raw material, raw stock, and cut this out of it. Cut away all the stock and create this part. So that's going to be our next video. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you learned something. Enjoy.